everyone, welcome back. We're going to be watching the season finale of Dandadan, but we're going to be watching episodes 11 and 12. Yeah, right where we left off, we met Momo's past flame, Gigi. I believe his name is Jean, or Jin. I think it's Jean. But yeah, so this is going to throw another wrench into things, I think, between Momo and Okarun. I'm gonna guess he's probably gonna distance himself again, but like I don't know what sort of person Gigi is though. So that's the part that I'm gonna be a little kind of a question mark about this whole thing. Anyway, I want to check this out. Can't wait to see how this all ends up. But anyway, guys, feel free to check out my YouTube memberships. They're only $1, and you get early access to episodes like this, and also my full reactions too. He probably has Okarun's other ball though, right? Yeah, he's taller than him and he's better looking.
Momo, kawaii.
My eyes just went directly to Granny. So he's a goofy guy. Oh no. But they broke up for a reason, right? She's still on about that. Oh, the way she's running. He's gonna walk like that all the way home. What does that mean? Well, it looks like we hit another bump in the road with their relationship.
Why
does she keep calling him a genius? Okay, so maybe he does not have it. Ooh, crazy. Whoa. Oh, that's crazy. Right, she can't go. Well, you better take Okarun with you. He'll probably be popular with everyone. Yeah. He's so weird. Yeah, he is not at all as I imagined. Well, now we know that he says that about everybody. Yeah, Okarun is in his own head for sure. Yeah, there we go. Be productive. Let her do it. Oh no, never mind. Day ruined. Yeah, we're getting jealous. That's tough though, because she kind of like lights up to him, to Gigi. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Oh no. No. Oh, they're gonna drag him. What is going on here? Is that like one of those like mannequins at school? Maybe like in science class? Oh, crazy. Oh, I wonder if Gigi will manifest any sort of abilities. That was like the most random thing. Oh, he dropped something of his. Better not be like his wiener or something. Oh, grabbed his heart. That's much better. That's a better idea than I had. Oh, probably like another like him. Yep. He's speaking to him. He's like, yeah, that's what I gotta do. Or not. Next episode. Okay, yeah, Gigi is not at all who I thought. I was not expecting any of that. He's like a little bit. He's like 5% of like what I expected out of his character. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing if he manifests in any way. Like by getting the golden nut back, I would think that Gigi would just make contact with it, and then that would probably like spark a manifest an ability. Because I want the four of them to like have to work together on something. That would be pretty cool. Maybe they have to work together when they go to that house. That would be an interesting encounter, I think. But yeah, real fun episode. We seem to, every time we go into like some sort of action sequence, we always have to get into some sort of like race of some kind. They're pretty fun though. This was actually a little bit different. I actually liked a little bit of the physics that went on there, like when the ghost's arm like phased through a power line, just the way that it went through it and how the power line reacted to it. That was actually really cool. Little bits and details like that were really fun to take a look at. Yeah, I think we're just gonna skip on through here and just jump into the season finale and see what's going on. It wasn't even that. You can't just sit there and watch it happen. You gotta make a move. Maybe not that. He's like, I'm going to. Yeah, let's help this guy get him out of here. Oh. So if he doesn't have the nut, how can he move? Oh, that sucks. Nope, he's not coming. That sucks. He put himself back together. Are they gonna make sweet mannequin love? Uh-oh. Oh, did it follow him? I've been there. People just more naturally outgoing and... Gotta get my nut back.
ユーマは空想の生き物なんかじゃありません。実際約100年前まではゴリラだってユーマだったんです。
Yeah, this is like what he knows best, is this kind of stuff.
そういえばうちの村には大蛇伝説があるよ。200年歴史があるって神社が大蛇を祀ってるらしくて、土の子神社って呼ばれてるよ。
Oh no, he knows stuff too.
マジで俺も見たい。俺そういえば初めてだ。綾瀬さん以外でこんなに喋れる人。
Is he relating to him?
なんでもっと嫌な人じゃないんだろう。こんないい人じゃ自分は。
He's too perfect. We can't compete.
200年くらい前に噴火したって記録が残ってるみたいだけど、そっからずっと落ち着いてるみたい。
Oh, this is a weird place.
まさかこれ
聞きたくない。
バーイ。
Oh god. More stairs.
どうモモ、なんか変なオーラとか見える？
見えない。何にも見えない。てかめっちゃ普通。
マジ？
I wonder if he's haunted and not the house. Because he saw it over at their house.
オカルンも早く来て。
あ、はい。
What was that? Ah, just a totally normal looking family.
オカルンも座りな。
Do it, bro.
本当に行くんですか？霊が出てきたらどうするんです？
大丈夫。夕方には帰ってくるから。
No, we should not split up.
サッカーやる？一回トラップして。そうそう。うまいうまい。
Soccer takes a lot of stamina. I tried to play with my nephew. That little guy can go on for hours. I'm like, after 5 minutes, I'm like, I'm done.
尊敬って言ったじゃん。プラス尊敬ってことですよ。ずるくねそれ。じゃあ俺それプラスモモの目好き。はい俺の勝ち。
Oh man.
俺モモの幼馴染。はい勝ち。勝ち。え、何が？
It's such a weird dynamic, but it's so fun.
おお、先客がいましたか。こりゃまたべっぴんさんじゃない。
Oh great.
何が？あれです。あれ。あそこおかしくないですか？
What did he see? No, this is bad. Get out of there.
混浴の温泉によく出没して女の人の裸を狙ってくる奴らのことさ。
No, this is creepy. Use your psychic power. Slap them all. Oh, crazy. It's like that room in Jujutsu Kaisen. There's nothing. That's it? So, I've heard that this episode leaves you on like a cliffhanger. This is like not even a good cliffhanger because like we know Momo will be fine. This feels like the middle of an episode. This feels like a hardly even like a second to the last episode. This feels like there's an episode after this and then there's like a worthy finale. Wow. Huh. what an odd place to end the season. I wonder if they just ran out of money or something, like, because it's not a very satisfying cliffhanger. Yeah, this just felt like a very like mid episode, and not mid as in like weak, but just like this feels like there's another half to this, which obviously there is, but like just not in next season. Like this is not a season finale worthy piece of information. You know, maybe it's a number of things. Maybe it's how the manga's paced, and then what we had time to do and what story to tell. I mean, at the very least, this should give us an excuse to have a episode 1 in season 2 that's gonna pop off a bit more. We should be starting, you know, by like hitting the ground running a little bit, but we still. I guess also I was expecting to get the backstory of like what Gigi grew up with, like what his parents were like, what his childhood was like. We only got like a really small glimpse. Get more information on like why those previous people like off themselves when they investigated the house. I don't know how I feel like about like when they continue to put Momo in these really weird like pervy rapey situations, and it's like we don't need to go there every time, you know. Like we got close enough with the first episode. I don't feel like this was as bad as the first episode, but it kind of like leaned in that direction, and it's like we don't have to go this direction, you know. You can do other things, but I guess that's just the nature of these ghosts, you know. They could be pervy, I guess. And then I don't know why Momo intentionally like split up with them thinking nothing was gonna happen, because like stuff always bad happens to them. You know, like why would we expect all of a sudden for it to just work out? I do kind of feel like that was a bit forced, though I guess her reasoning is so that, you know, Okarun and Gigi kind of like, you know, bond a little more, even though the exact opposite did. But I think, you know, just like through everything that they went through up to this point, you know, if they start off on the wrong foot, then they'll eventually, never mind, they don't usually eventually end up on the right foot, because I was just thinking about Ira, and like they at least, there was progress that was being made with Ira, but then she kind of went back into her mode, or whatever you want to call it. I kind of feel like these seasons that have 13 episodes isn't enough. I don't know how I feel about these 13 episode seasons. Not only Dandadan, but there's been other shows that I've binge watched, like Solo Leveling. I really enjoyed Solo Leveling. I thought 13 episodes was really short. Kaiju number 8. I enjoyed Kaiju number 8. 13 episodes was pretty damn short. I kind of need like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 more episodes to really round off the story with these. I kind of feel like it just feels short. It just feels like a few episodes too short. So I kind of feel like that's my biggest criticism with Dandadan. I think if Dandadan had 2 or 3 more episodes, we'd be solid. I would be like, okay, cool. We got to learn the characters. We know what makes them tick. And we got like, you know, the overall arc understood. Cool. I'm good. Like I can wait a year and then we can get, you know, into the next part of the arc, the second nut arc. I do also have maybe 1 or 2 other criticisms, and I think it has to do with where we end up spending our time with the episodes and what I find myself being more interested in. I think, and I said it in a previous reaction, I feel like the relationships themselves are probably what's the most interesting thing to me about this anime, and usually it's the other way around. I usually really enjoy the fights, and then the personal relationships are kind of secondary. They're good enough and they're secondary, but I also value them. But I still like really love the eye candy with the fights and everything, because usually stories get told through the fights, and once you kind of understand motivations, I kind of feel like the fights then become even better. That's why I kind of focus on the fights usually. But with here, it kind of feels like the stories themselves are the more interesting thing, and the fight just happens to be there. And while the fights are really well animated and there's like a lot of like little details that are really fun to look at, I do kind of feel like they're just kind of there. But the story behind what's going on during the fight, I find myself more interested in the story itself versus the story motivating the fight and loading it with consequence and depth, thus the fight becoming, you know, the hero of, you know, of the dish, if you will. So it's interesting that Dandadan kind of makes me flip on that idea. Yeah, because I think this whole episode I was like, when does Ira come in? You know, like I want her to just kind of like randomly show up, you know, like over some stupid reason, and then just have the 4 of them like really mingle together, because we haven't had that. And just from the intro, it gets teased, so I feel like they're gonna be like a group of 4, like a solid unit, and the 4 of them together will create this chaotic, you know, thing that will just make sense all of a sudden. So I think I was expecting that too. But overall, I do like Dandadan. I'm gonna miss the music. I'm gonna miss Granny and other parts of Granny. And but yeah, it was a fun ride. I did need an anime like this though. I will say that we watched My whole anime journey up to this point has been very like filled with a lot of drama, music, more drama, magic, more drama. So I kind of needed something a little more lighthearted that didn't take itself too seriously. So yeah, so I really had fun with Dandadan. I'm really glad I checked this out. And with that being said, I'm going to be taking a break from anime. I've decided I'm gonna go back to music reactions for a little bit. I kind of miss doing it. I've missed a lot. I can see that I missed a lot in music in regards to like new releases and just what certain artists are up to nowadays. So I'm probably going to be focusing on music reactions for a little while. I don't know when, just whenever I feel like we've taken a long enough break. Because doing anime reactions is a lot of work. My editor will probably also agree with that. You know, they're really fun. It's great to have these discussions, but they do take a lot out of me to do it. With music reactions, we can kind of fire off a bit better and probably produce more content that way. And yeah, I'm really excited to kind of get back into that. But so that's my plan for the future. But until then, just expect to see more music reactions, and we're definitely gonna be predominantly doing that. And whenever I'm ready for anime reactions again, we'll do another poll and kind of see what's out there and dive into something. But until then, we're gonna be jamming out to probably a lot of J-pop, visit some old bands, do some metal, J-rock, J-metal. But okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this whole journey. But that's it for me, and I'll see you next time.